Good morning. Welcome to your 10 a.m. daily weather briefing. We've seen some clouds, low clouds build in since this morning's briefing. We're sitting with a broken deck around 2,500 feet. That's helped to keep things a little cooler. Temperature sitting around 77 degrees, still with a west-northwest wind around 5 knots. Take a look at the current surface analysis. We do have this boundary that is slowly pushing through the area, but at the moment just kind of lingering over the Wallops region. That will progressively push to the east as we go throughout the day, and we'll see things start to clear up, setting up for some pleasant, quiet weather days ahead. Looking at the upper level winds from this morning's balloon sounding, we have winds starting out of the west-southwest and becoming more southwesterly as we go up through the column, with a peak wind of 53 knots at 25,000 feet and a freezing level at 13,500 feet. Looking at the current visible satellite, we can see the cloud cover that is built into our area today. We'll see if that's able to start to dissipate as we get into the afternoon and push out of the area, and that will allow for some more sunshine, as we do have a clearing trend coming up for the next days, and we should see some clear weather as well as dry weather and more seasonable temps as we go through the next couple days. Looking at the short-term high-resolution model as we go throughout the day today, again, expecting things to remain dry and quiet, and we'll see those clouds start to clear up quite a bit as we go through the overnight hours and into tomorrow, setting up for a few partly cloudy to mostly clear days ahead of us, with some slightly less humid conditions and more seasonable temperatures as we go into the weekend. Zooming out and looking at the longer-term forecast, starting off Thursday morning, again, continue with high pressure in control with some seasonable temperatures as we go to start our weekend, but otherwise things remaining pretty quiet and dry throughout the weekend and into the beginning of next week, as we will have high pressure pretty much remaining in control. And as we get into next week, it looks like we could see a upper level ridge building over the area that will help to keep things quiet but also warm things up a bit. But we'll see how that plays out as we get further into the week next week. So looking at the 24-hour weather risk chart, we're green across the board for weather risks today, expecting a high of around 84, but that could go a couple degrees lower with the low clouds that's built in today. Otherwise, winds out of the west, southwest to westerly winds up to 9 to 14 knots as we get to the afternoon, and becoming more westerly and weakening as we get into the overnight hours. And as we start our day on Wednesday, expecting more northwesterly winds around 6 to 11 knots, and expecting a low around 62 for tomorrow morning, and that is right on par with average for this time of year. But otherwise, mostly clear to mostly sunny day for our Wednesday. And as we go through the Wednesday, again, mostly clear to mostly sunny, pleasant conditions with a high of 81. As we go into Wednesday evening, expecting another partly cloudy to mostly clear night, seasonable temperature, low around 63. And going into Thursday, another mostly sunny to partly cloudy day with pleasant conditions with a high of 81. If we look at the extended forecast, much of the same as we go through the extended forecast. As we get into Friday and Saturday, expect the cooler days of the week as we get more of an onshore flow with highs in the upper 70s and lows in the low 60s. And then we'll see things warm up just a tad as we get into the beginning of next week. For Sunday, we have a high of 80, and Monday a high of 82, and temperatures, low temperatures in the mid to upper 60s as we start next week. Well, that will wrap up the 10 a.m. daily weather briefing. We'll be back again tomorrow at 8:15 and 10 a.m. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of your day.